What's up, everyone? Emil Senek here with Real Breaks. Signing on, we are live to get into another full case of 2021 Upper Deck Extended. It's all Topps all night tonight, besides this, so you'll have to excuse me that my mind is thinking Topps. We are live. Someone please choose a top or the bottom case so we can get into it. And speaking of Topps, I've got a couple cases that I need to random off here. Our next two breaks of the night is Museum Collection 4A and 4B. So if you guys are in either of those, you'll be able to see the randoms here right as they happen. So let me get into it. I'll switch you guys over to the desktop. While we're randoming these teams, be sure to let me know who else is here and with us. And there we go. Switch it over to the desktop. 4A is the break right here. I'll go down and grab the list of names. We've got Doug Bundy on bottom, Andrew Sainholtz up top. Doug Bundy on bottom, Andrew Sainholtz up top. 30 spots, 30 teams. Dice roll must be 4 or higher. And we're going 8 rounds there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 with Tim Fletcher on the top and the bottom. Not a bad spot to be in this break with Angels and Yankees there. There is our list of teams with our verification code. Who else is here? Give me those thumbs up. Give me those waves. Next up, we've got 4B to random. I'm trying to make these really quick so we can get into ripping some hockey. And there is our list of names. I've got Dave Davenport on bottom, Chris Ray up top. Dave Davenport on bottom, Chris Ray up top. 30 spots, 30 teams, dice roll 4 or higher. And we've got 7 rounds here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and final round 7. Marcus Power up top. And wow, 2 ties in a row. We've got the same guy getting the Angels and the Yankees. That's kind of crazy. And that is case number 4B. With our verification code there. And now we are all set to get into some new release hockey. We've got Brad Newton in the house. What's up, Brad? Kevin Kilcoyne here. Kevin choosing bottom case. Thank you, Kevin. So let's start ripping 12-box sealed case of new release extended hockey. Brian Metzer here. Sorry, Brian, you're just a little late. Kevin beat you to the punch. But we can trust him. We can trust him on this one. What? I gave Brian the Mets in the random? That's not right. I can't give Mets fans the team they PC. Alright, let's do it here, guys. No, this is extended break number 3. The second for me. And we're going to rip into this product. It is again, like I said, new product this year. For those of you that watched one of the earlier ones, you heard me or Titus in the first one talking about kind of how this product works. And it's a little bit different than your typical flagship Upper Deck product. So usually flagship is all about the Young Gun chase with the exclusives, the clear cuts, everything else, high gloss. With this product, with the Young Gun checklist that is the way it is, it's really, really prospecty. So you're not going to see those high-end superstar guys, at least right now, like we have in prior years and prior products. But the nice thing is all of the rookies from 2020 have plenty of inserts, have throwback Young Guns designs, have short prints, stuff like that, which is adding a ton of value to this product. We've seen a bunch of cool stuff come out. And I'm hoping to keep that going through this case. There's still some monsters that I've seen lurking that we haven't been able to find yet. So hopefully they're coming out here soon. And so let's give it a shot. So Brad, I've got to ask, just because I don't understand the New York dynamic as much as maybe I should. So I know you and Brian are both Mets fans. You're both Jets fans, I believe, but one of you is a Rangers fan, one of you is an Islanders fan. How does that work? There's a Tim Stützle Dazzler starting us off for the Senators. That was a terrible penny sleeve. We'll give Stützle a little fresh. Oh, Brad, you're a Giants fan? Why did I not know that? Reflections out of 300, Mark Scheifele for the Jets. And our first young gun, Logan Stanley for Winnipeg. Jordan Greenway throwback. We got Bo Horvat, Ultimate Victory. Philippe Kurashev, Hollow FX. Cal Foote, Ultimate Victory. Reflections, Nick Suzuki. He hated that's awesome. Drew O'Connor, young gun. Huh. Well, I stand corrected there. I could have sworn you were a Mets fan. Cal Foote, Hollow FX Gold for the Lightning. Jake Bischoff, young gun for the Golden Knights. Rookie class, Yanni Hakanpää. Gabe Vilardi, Ovation. Prospects for the Kings. Kings have a nice checklist in this. And speaking of the Kings, 05 Young Gun throwback, Arthur Kaliev. Probably the top Young Gun chase in this product. And Stützle is going to get the knock for good old Arthie. Congrats to the Kings. Let me get my right team list up here. The Kings on extended 3 going to none other than Brian Metzer. Congrats, Brian. Cameron Hillis. Cody Curran, our French young gun. The Ducks getting some love here. Going to Charlie St. Martin. There you go, Charlie. Nolan Foote, young gun for the Devils. Victor Soderstrom. Okay, so you are a little bit of a Mets fan then. And our Connor McDavid. This is one of a few insert sets that we'll get on McDavid. Put those all off to the side. Patty Kane throwback. Sasa Shmelevsky is my best Russian interpretation of that. Alexei Heponiemi is the finite out of 2,999, and that wraps up box number 1. Okay, so are most Mets fans Islanders fans or Rangers, or does it just kind of depend? Like, are more Yankees fans Rangers fans then, or how does that work? I'm trying to understand the New York dynamic. No worries, Brian. I'm happy we were able to finally do this one. I wish we could have done one release day, 1 or 2 of them on release day, but obviously you guys know I was gone out of town. I might even be in for some more extended pick your teams. We got plenty of it. So I'm down to keep rolling with it. Most Mets fans are Islanders, Jets. Got it. Okay. So then our most Yankees fans? Our most Yankees fans then Rangers and Giants. We'll plan on doing, Upper Deck should be having some more. I mean, we still got plenty of releases that we haven't seen yet. So plan on doing new, or pick your teams on all those new releases as they come out. Products like OPC Platinum, SP Authentic, Allure. Whatever else we got. A lot of the more Premier, like Premier and Ingrained, those type of products, we'll probably do hit drafts on, stuff like that. Frederick Anderson Dazzlers. Reflections out of 500. Logan Couture for the Sharks. Mikhail Maltsev. What's up, Ryan? No, not a random question at all. Thank you for asking. Thank you for popping in. So the reason we don't wear gloves is kind of twofold. So the first reason is a fingerprint is not going to hurt the cards themselves, especially on paper and even on a chrome stock card. If I get a fingerprint on it, that fingerprint, I'm not going to wipe it off with this microfiber because it's dirty, but a microfiber will take that right off. So what you can't take off, nice Jordan Binnington FX, is a dinged corner when you're looking at the condition of a card. You can't take away a dinged corner. And when you're wearing gloves, it actually hinders your ability to be able to carry cards and sleeve cards and top load them, and can be a lot more problematic with that. Here we got Arthur Kaliev Reflections for the Kings and Brian Metzer. Keep it going, Brian. So see, like that whole process right there, if I'm doing gloves, if I'm wearing gloves, then my ability to mess that card up is a lot higher. Michael Bunting, Young Guns for the Coyotes. And plus, I think a lot of the people that do wear gloves just wear it for show, to be honest. Our first Alexi Holo GRFX. New York Rangers. Going to Mr. Oddball himself, Brad Newton. Get out of here, Kevin. Get out of here. Whatever you do, don't listen to Kevin Wilson in this room. Hayden Verbeek, Young Gun. He's the worst influence ever. Pierre Oliver Joseph rookies. And Nick Suzuki Ovation. Sweet one for the Rangers, or for the Habs there, excuse me. And oh my, let's go Rangers. 2005 Alexi Lafreniere Tribute Young Gun. That is nasty. I love that card. These tribute sets, guys, are so amazing. They just look, in person, they just look really, really clean. And Brad being treated well right away. Callum Booth, Young Gun. And there's a French variation. You can see right where the team name is there. Matt Martin for the Islanders. Artem Zub, Young Gun. Peyton Krabs victory. Yeah, Mikey, I don't know. I don't know if it's for show or if they don't know better or what it is. Cole Holtz. YG base. And then we've got Ty Smith. Nice Devils finite. So that the finite is out of $2.99. There's a couple different parallels that are numbered differently. That's box number 2. So the only like second Young Guns that they have are the throwback variations. And yeah, I get it. I understand why it's a little bit confusing because this is the first time that Upper Deck has done anything even remotely like this. So it's kind of new for everyone. The jury's still, still up in the air on the value that these Young Guns are going to hold. But I think with how short printed they are, the look of them, and just kind of the throwback nostalgia of it, I think they're going to do pretty well. Yeah, right. So there's a few different ones. I have not pulled any of the alternate Lappies the other day. So in addition to having their throwbacks, I think it's only Alexi. I haven't seen any others that it's actually an alternate art of like the true Young Guns card. So he was in Series 1, more of like a stock image, and this he has an actual action image with his Young Gun card, which is pretty sweet. And those are super short prints. But then they do have, so this is the 0506 Young Gun Tribute. We've seen about one per case on the 0203 Young Guns Tribute. So I had, Titus pulled a Stutzla in the first case of the 02. And then I forget who I pulled in my last case. That another awesome design that will definitely hold a lot more value because of how rare it is. And we've got our first clear cut, David Perron. St. Louis Blues All-Star clear cut. The Blues here to Aaron Abbott. Congrats, Aaron. Romanov sounds correct, Brian. You've got a better memory than me. And exclusives clear cut, William Carrier, Vegas Golden Knights. That is kind of awesome. The Knights here going to John Felton. Congrats, John. Didn't see any numbering on that one. Logan Stanley, Young Gun base for the Jets. Kevin, normally I would say something about how Kaprizov should probably just leave to the KHL and how there's no way the Wild re-sign him just because even though I'm a Wild fan, I deeply dislike everything that organization does. Here's a Holo FX Tim Stutzla, Senators to Kevin Kilcoyne. But the fact that they are actually, that Bill Guerin is actually making good moves for the organization, Nolan Foot YG, has me becoming a better Wild fan than I ever was before. Just because they're finally doing something that I like. I think they get it done now, in all honesty. Jack Gibson throwback there. Shemalevsky Young Gun. And here we go. SPX Finite Tim Stutzla for the Senators. Let's go Sens. Going to Kevin Kilcoyne, numbered out of 2,999. Jake Bischoff, Young Gun base. Them dropping Parisian Suter is the best thing they could have done right now. Dylan Cousins, Premier Prospects for the Sabres. And Philippe Kurashev, 05 Young Gun throwback there. Cameron Hillis, Young Gun base. Austin Strand. How about another French young gun here? The Kings. Man, we need that to be Kaliev next time. Austin Strand, French young gun. Kings to Brian Metzer. There you go, Brian. Ryan, another thing, we try to be family friendly here, my friend. I agree, but we just got to keep it a little bit more family friendly. And oh my, Senators, let's go. Pros and prospects. Tim Stutzla, numbered out of 1,000. Let's go, Sens. Let's go, Kevin Kilcoyne. Congrats, Kevin, on an awesome Senators break here. Drew O'Connor, young gun base. Robin Leonard, throwback. Ty Smith, gold FX. And there we go. The crazy thing about Parise and Suter is they still had 4 years left on their contract. I could not imagine another 4 years of watching those two guys. And yeah, I mean, I was one of the guys that was the most excited when they signed them, you know, way back when, a million years ago. It was a great signing, but the fact that we got them both for whatever, 14 years or something like that. Like, I don't get why an organization would do that. I did not see that, Brian. That's so while Guerin was cannon on, Suter hung up on him. So another thing I've heard just from being around is that Suter is a terrible locker room guy. I don't know how true that is, but who knows? Yeah, Kevin, they still had 4 years left on their contract each. And yeah, the cap implications definitely suck, but they do have some more money freed up, I think, in this year and next year. But then they take that however many $1 million hit in like 2023 to 2025. I don't, Brian. It's been something I wanted to get for a while, but I don't have it right now. And we got Blue Jackets clear cut. Michael Del Zotto for the Blue Jackets. Clear cut going to Jay Grzinski. And we've got high gloss. Oh, that is pretty sick. Numbered 9 of 10 high gloss. Tampa Bay Lightning. Andrei Vasilevsky. The All-Star high gloss. That is a nasty card. Congrats to the Lightning and Jay Grzinski on that. The Big Cat coming up. That is a beautiful card. And for sure, showcase worthy there. Josef Koronar, young gun. There's Vasilevsky again. There's our McDavid insert set. Yeah, Brad, I don't want to bring up any sore topics for you. Ty Smith FX. And there's our first Arthur Kaliev Young Gun base. Kings to Brian Metzer. One of hopefully many. Is Nick Robertson going to be good? I mean, I think he's got the right tools. And he's on the right team. I see it hard. There's a Dylan Cousins rookie class. My only problem with Nick Robertson is I think it's going to be tough for him to break through on that team. Connor McDavid, Ultimate Victory. Mikko Rantanen, throwback. Jack Rathbone, Young Guns. And awesome hit for the Penguins here. Sidney Crosby. Finite. Cam Johnson, Young Gun base. And Alexis Lafreniere. Rookie class for the Rangers and Brad Newton. Congrats there, Brad. Put another Laffy in the mitt. Different image variation on the border of the stream. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Like this here? Oh, are you talking about... Yeah, so... That's a good question, actually. I don't know. I couldn't tell you who all has short prints and super short prints. There's an Ovi Ovation. Probably a halfway decent card. And Dylan Cousins, 05 Young Gun. Let's go Sabres. Sabres here to John Feltham. Wait, Eichel's going to be a Ranger? Is that the latest talk? Now we got a blank card here. It's on the same card stock, actually. It's kind of cool. And French variation, Alex Pietrangelo for the Golden Knights. Congrats, John Feltham. Pius Suter victory. And we've got our first Future Impact UD3 Pius Suter for the Blackhawks. Yeah, so that was what was teased by Upper Deck. So I'm not sure if they just changed the image or if that is a short print. Numbered out of 1,000. Pius Suter Blackhawks. Going to Joe Roeder in this one. Connor Mackey, Young Gun base. Jack Hughes, throwback. Nick Robertson. Like Brian said, not Jason Robertson. So again, yeah, Nick Robertson, he's got all the right tools. I just don't know if he'll ever be more than a really solid supporting player. Which sounds bad. Sounds like I don't like him, but I do like him a lot. But, I mean, how are you going to break through on a team with McDavid and Matthews? Or, excuse me, Matthews and Marner? So I think that hurts his value. I think there's way too many young guys that are eventually going to be the full stars of their team. I'm a huge Eichel fan. I'm mad he's not staying with the Sabres because I really want one of those those anniversary Sabres jerseys. I'm happy I didn't get one now, but those jerseys are so sweet. But wherever he ends up, I might have to. I've been looking for an Eichel jersey for a little bit. when I went to watch Buffalo play after a work trip in Buffalo, what, 2 years ago now or so, to watch him on the ice and just how he controlled the ice, you could tell he was the best player out there by far. And granted, they were playing the Wild, so I guess that didn't mean too much. The Wild pre-Kaprizov. But he just, I mean, I like Eichel a lot. Is that the black and red jersey, Kevin? All right, box number 5. Alex Pietrangelo Dazzlers for the Knights. And Victor Soderstrom, nice little Coyotes hit here. UD3 Future Impact. Coyotes getting some love to Aaron Abbott. I have not gotten that one in yet, Brad. Joel Hofer, young gun. Ask me next month. There's an Ovi throwback. Pietrangelo Ultimate Victory. Cal Foot Hollow FX. And Alexis Lafreniere Ultimate Victory. Rangers to Brad. Yeah, Brad, ask me next month, and hopefully I've got an answer for you. I have been getting a decent amount back lately. Connor McMichael Reflections is a nice one. So I hope it's coming back at some point here. Patrick Kodorenko, Rangers young gun. Evgeny Malkin. Pierre-Luc Dubois, Jets young gun. Cody Curran young gun base. Rookie class Ty Smith, nice one for the Devils. Ovation Kevin Lankinen. Nice hit for the Blackhawks. And here we go, Islanders. Ilya Sorokin, 05 young gun throwback. The Isles here. How are you now, Brian Casas? Congrats, Brian. We'll put Sorokin up top. I appreciate it, Brad. I do too. Austin Strand, young gun base. I bought it in the store from someone that pulled it out of a loose pack. There's a French variation, Matthew Bennett. And it looked really clean. Alex DiOrio, young gun. And Ollie Uelevi. I don't think I would buy a Series 1, had a little bit of quality issues. Crosby Ultimate Victory. So I don't know, or I didn't go out and buy any online. But I was fine to buy the one that I pulled in, or that was pulled in store here. Alexei Hopaniemi, young gun base. And Alexander Romanov, Canadiens. Finite out of 2009-99. Yeah, there are a lot of people right now that are getting stuck with grading bills of stuff that is not worth the grading bill itself. So hopefully for everyone getting stuff back, they were smart about what they were sending in. Because I've heard some pretty bad horror stories of guys getting like 100 plus Tyler Hero Optic rated rookie PSA 9s back. I think there's going to be a little bit of a fallout here. I guess not necessarily a fallout. There's just some bad stuff that's happening because people just weren't as smart. And people say PSA is grading harder, but that is definitely not the case. People were just sending in anything they could at the $10 price range. And I was guilty of it. That's why I'm not complaining at all. I know I was sending in plenty of stuff that I was expecting to 9 when previously I'd only tried to send in 10s. Yeah, I've got a ton of Luis Robert that I'm getting back and it's still out. But, I mean, I'm not worried about that stuff at all. I still think Robert's going to be a stud. He got hurt this year. Like, whatever. He'll come back and he'll be fine. At least, my personal thoughts. Don't take any of this as actual advice. But, like, I'm not worried about the Robert stuff because even still then, too, what's a Robert Topps base PSA 10 right now? Still probably a $40, $50 card. So if I was sending those in, buying them for $5, $10, got $10 into them, I'm still doubling my money, right? Ryan Nugent Hopkins Dazzlers. And out of 100 exclusives 05 Young Guns, Pius Suter. Blackhawks here to Joe Roeder. Congrats, Joe. Those look amazing, actually. Those look amazing. We're going to knock our French Young Guns here. Those off to the side. Joseph Coronar Young Gun base. And that's the type of upside that a break like this has. There's some big names in that throwback category, and once you start getting some parallels, who knows what can happen. Jake Ottinger, Victory Reflections, Connor Hellebuck. And Arthur Kaliev Young Gun base for the Kings. Austin Matthews throwback. And finally a little Kirill action. Holo FX Kirill Kaprizov. Minnesota Wild going to the Matt Brace. There we go, Matt. Put Kirill to Thrill up top. Yeah, Kevin, I cry a little bit inside every time I get a Rui Hachimura Prism 9 back. Cam Johnson Young Gun base. Stuart Skinner rookie class. Ovation John Gibson. And 05 Young Gun Liam Foudy. Nice one. Blue Jackets to Jay Grzinski. Connor Mackey Young Gun for the Flames. French variation Leon Draisaitl. Nice hit. Oilers. Going to Chris Brace. Jack Rathbone Young Gun base. Michael DiPietro. Nathan McKinnon Ultimate Victory. Kyle Connor throwback. Kevin Ball Young Gun. And Zach Parise. No longer a Wild finite, going to Matt Brace. And that puts us at the halfway point of the case. Right about on time with 43 minutes down. Yeah, so the only time I've ever thought that PSA was grading harder was when I got like 10 Tatis Heritage base back in a row, and they were all 9s. And I did really well on all the other Heritage that was in there. I was like, that's kind of weird. But I've had way more subs come back that I've absolutely crushed it on. That make me think, like, I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, pre-Bill Guerin, Wild would have signed Parisi for another 10 years at this point. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Having a little issue in our last hit draft there. That needed some attention. There we go. Kevin, I've got the Leafs to bandwagon on. I'm a Matthews fan, so I will gladly fully jump ship from the Wild if that ever happened. All right, so our halfway point, Torrey Krug Dazzlers. Ovation Thomas Shabbat. Glenn Godden Young Gun base. Keandre Miller. He's holding a lot of value for the Rangers there. And there's Keandre Miller again. Jack Eichel Ultimate Victory. Not really a reason at all. Me and my buddies have always liked him. I just think he's one of the best players in the NHL. He's definitely younger like me, and I think that kind of appeals to me a little bit more. He's part of that new generation coming up, so I like him a lot. I love watching him play. Matthew Tkachuk FX. Frederick Hondemark Young Gun. And there we go. Rookie class, Kirill the Thrill. Wild to Matt Brace. Ovation Bo Horvat. And Nick Robertson. 05 Young Gun Maple Leafs. Going to Jay Grzinski. There we go, Jay. Mika Lettinen Young Gun. French variation, Christopher Tanev. Going to the Flames. Jacob Ingham Young Gun base. Kevin, I hope you prove me wrong. I love it. I love being proved wrong. And how about Kaliev again? Ultimate Victory for the Kings. Anze Kopitar. And Young Gun Checklist, Heponiemi, Arthur Kaliev. How about a little more lightning action? Steven Stamkos on the Finites. I don't think he's allowed to show emotion in pictures. That might just be it. Yeah, I trust an Yzerman to get that place straightened out. What's the draft? The draft has got to be coming up here soon, isn't it? I was worried I missed it there for a second. I know Lindros and Daigle. I haven't heard of Pat Falloon. That name doesn't ring a bell. Oh, that's right. We got the expansion draft coming up first. I forgot about that. Do you have dates on that stuff, Brian, or no? The Wings got the 6th pick for the 5th year in a row, and the Sabres got the 1st pick for the 10th year in a row. Dylan Cousins Dazzler for the Sabres. Nice hit there, John Feltham. Reflections out of 500, Leon Draisaitl. Nice one for the Oilers. We've got Kevin Ball, Young Gun base for the Devils. Gabe Velarde, Ultimate Victory. First Sharks player ever drafted 2nd overall. That's awesome. And, ooh, Alexis Lafreniere, FX Gold. Rangers again. Going to Brad Newton. Congrats, Brad. Great break so far. I've got Matt Barzell, Ultimate Victory. Reflections, Jack Eichel. Austin Strand, Young Gun base. I think the Kraken have the number 2 overall pick this year. Isn't that right? And Dylan Cousins, FX. Sabres are looking nice in this break, too. Joel Huffer, Young Gun base. Igor Sharnovich. Devils rookie class. Ovation, Alexei Heponiemi. And we've got Ian Mitchell, 05 Young Gun for the Blackhawks. Cody Curran, Young Gun. And French variation, Chris Letang, Pittsburgh Penguins. Going to Brian Metzer. A little PC love for Brian. 721 is the expansion draft. 723, oh my. Patrick Kodorenko. That's like a week away. Ilya Sorokin rookie class. There we go. Brian Casas. Nick Robertson. Leafs. Semyon Varlamov throwback for the Isles. Alex Diorio Young Gun base. It's going to be a fun end to the month with a Seth Jones finite for the Blue Jackets. Let's see. Yeah, I definitely can't say I know all of those names. Lindros, Niedermeyer, Forsberg, Naslund. Ray Whitney sounds familiar. Osgood for sure. And Kovalev maybe. Oh, I know Forsberg. I know Forsberg. I'd skipped over that name. Everyone knows Forsberg. Alright, just keep ripping and ripping and ripping here. Really? Clear cut Andreas Athanasiou. Is the proper butchering of that name. The Kings here. Athanasiou, I believe. Mikhail Maltsev. Brad Marchand throwback. Alexander Romanov FX. Artem Zub Young Gun base. Rookie class Jason Robertson there for the Stars. Ty Dellandrea. Cale Makar tribute. Awesome hit there for the Avs. Cole Holtz. Kings Young Gun. With Alex Ovechkin finite for the Capitals. Hayden Verbeek. Rookie class Bowen Byram. Ovation Stamkos. And Jake Ottinger for the Dallas Stars. Minnesota's own Lee Sadowski. With Callum Booth Young Gun base. Mika Zibanejad. And Future Watch Keandre Miller. Future Impact UD3 for the Rangers and Brad Newton. Another Minnesota boy in the flesh out of 1,000. Michael Bunting, young gun. Connor McMichael FX. There we go. Back in the early days when I very first started playing NHL on another video game, when I very first started playing NHL, I was always an Avs fan, just because I'd love to play as Joe Sakic. Awesome, Brian. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'll definitely get that checked out. A subscription to The Athletic is probably going to be worth it at this point, isn't it? Need to get on that and Baseball America. Some not so much. I'll definitely have to look into getting it then. Blue Jackets, Alexander Tessier. Clear cut in our third to last box. The Blue Jackets. Going to Jake Grzinski. And exclusives, David Perron, Blues out of 100. Doing the Perron rainbow almost here. The Blues going to Aaron Abbott. Congrats, Aaron. Where my other exclusives are, I'm not sure. Might be all up on the showcase. Put that there. All right, let's see what else we can find here. Glenn Godden, young gun. Elias Pettersson throwback. Josh Norris victory for the Sens. Ilya Sorokin, FX Islanders. Jacob Ingham, the Kings. Rookie class, K'Andre Miller. Still looking for a super short print here in our last few boxes. And our second checklist young gun, so those will be split up between the two. Barkov for the Panthers. Yeah, I follow Russo on Twitter. This Frederick Hondemark young gun. And Matisse Kivlenix, rest in peace, rookie class. Ovation Nathan McKinnon. With K'Andre Miller, 05 young gun for the Rangers. And I think that's why I always see those Athletic auto or articles pop up, because he's always tweeting about them. There you go, Lettinen. And it always makes me mad that I can never read them. Tyler Mott, Young Gun. Or Tyler Mott, excuse me, French variation there for the Canucks. And pros and prospects, Jonathan Huberdeau out of 1,000, the Florida Panthers. Going to Charlie St. Martin. There you go, Charlie. Reese Johnson, Young on base. Carey Price, throwback. Let's see, was that Connor McDavid? Oh, okay. Is that McDavid duel there? Brad Marchand, FX. And we got 2 boxes left. You're a real one, Brian. I appreciate it. Next time I see one get posted that I just got the urge to read, I will. I'll for sure let you know. We're down to 2 boxes left here, ladies and gentlemen. And extended at number 3. What do you guys want to do next? So I'm thinking we're going to do another extended break Saturday. Do you guys want to see pick your team or random? I'm almost leaning for another pick your team just because we don't see those nearly as much. Brian has plans. You can just put us on TiVo, Brian. Grab your spots, grab your teams, then put us on TiVo and watch the replay later. And how about a clear-cut young gun, Josef Koronar. The Sharks here going to Kevin Kilcoyne. Sharky, clear-cut young gun there. Nice hit, Kevin. Our first clear-cut young gun that we've seen. And ooh, pink dazzlers this time, Kirill Kaprizov. Wild to Matt Brace. The ladies who would be mad. We might be dating the same lady. Or I guess all ladies are probably just the same then. So I would say the same thing about my girlfriend. And Kirill coming out again. Ultimate victory. Dollar bill. Dollar bill Kirill. K'Andre Miller, nice gold FX there for the Rangers. Alex Diorio, young gun base. Rookie class, Igor Zamula. Connor McDavid, ultimate victory insert. Sidney Crosby throwback. Some of those throwbacks of those big name guys sell really well. Heponiemi, young gun base. And Victor Soderstrom, finite for the Coyotes. Cody Curran, young on base. And no matter what, I like it, Brian. I like it. And how about a little more Tim Stützle action? Let's go, Senators. Rookie class, Stützle. Sends to Kevin Kilcoyne again. Senators having a great break. Ovation, Niels Hoglander. And 05, young gun, Niels Hoglander. Vancouver Canucks to Charlie St. Martin. I like Hoglander a lot. Austin Strand, young on base. French variation, Tyler Pitlick. Arizona Coyotes to Aaron Abbott. Niels Hoglander again. Hoglander box we've got Patty Kane, UD3 for the Blackhawks. That's kind of awesome. Numbered out of 1,000. And Patty Kane showing up. We'll put him up there with Pius Suter for a nice Blackhawks break. Going to Joe Roeder. Patrick Kodorenko, Rangers YG. Why does that one look different? Now I feel like I'm just... So look at the border on this one. Oh, that's just okay. It's just see-through. I'm thinking, geez, is that something different? Or no, it isn't. But there's an Arthur Kaliev FX for the Kings, so we'll take that. I'm looking at the thing like, geez, is that like a weird alternate like border or something like that? Oh, I feel that, Brian. I feel that. It's pretty sweet. My girlfriend actually works at the shop here, doing some sorting and shipping part-time. So through that, she's been able to, I think, have a little bit better of an appreciation for all the sports and at least everything that we do here. And she's definitely learned a lot more about sports. Different players, stuff like that. So that makes watching stuff a lot more fun with her. We went to a Twins game a couple weeks ago, and she was able to spot a few different players that she would have never even known before. And let's do it here. Last box. We need some last box mojo. Little last box super short print mojo here. We haven't seen an 02 Young Guns yet either. And here we go. Good luck, everyone. Let's do it. Reflections. Ooh, out of 50. Quinn Hughes, number 2 of 50 reflections. Vancouver Canucks. Very, very nice hit there for the Canucks. Going to Charlie St. Martin. There we go, Charlie. Cole Holtz. We've got Thomas Harley as our 05 Young Gun for the Stars. Connor McMichael, Ultimate Victory. Philipp Kurashev. Logan Stanley, Young Gun base for the Jets. Reflections, Pius Suter. Cameron Hillis, Young Gun for the Canadians. Tim Stützle Gold FX here. Let's go Senators. Getting some more love in our last box. Gold Hollow GRFX. You can go right up on top there. Great break for Kevin Kilcoyne and that Senator spot. Drew O'Connor, Young Gun base. Liam Foudy, rookie class for the Blue Jackets. Liam Foudy, Ovation. Merrill Hiskinen, Tribute. Jake Bischoff, Young Gun Vegas Golden Knights. Patrick Kodorenko, we've got a French variation Young Gun. The Rangers yet again. Going to Brad Newton. Congrats, Brad. Kodorenko, French Young Gun. This is going to be our third French Young Gun of the case. Actually pretty nice. 4 French and 1 clear cut. Can't really ask for much more than that. Connor McDavid, part of that insert set. Rookie class, Logan Stanley. Victor Soderstrom, Ultimate Victory. Tyler Seguin, Tributes. And we're going to need something in this last little stack here. Nolan Foote, Young Gun base. Jack Hughes, Finite Gold. I forget what exactly they call it. Out of 299 Devils with a nice one to Mikey Howe. And then we've got, what a clear cut Young Gun in the very last box. So a great break for a great box for Kodorenko. French and clear cut Young Gun. Coming up in the very last box, adding to a great break for the Rangers. Can't go mad with that. Can't be mad with that at all. So we had 2 clear cut and 3 French Young Guns in the case. And that is going to wrap up our case completely. So that does it. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me on this one. I will be live again right after this with some more museum collections. So if you're up just hanging out, come hang out with me. And like I said, we will have some more extended on Saturday. So be sure to keep your eyes out for some more extended hockey on Saturday. Thank you guys for being back here with me. And yeah, this is fun. I like this product a lot. So let's keep on going with it. Let's recap this thing now. Starting off with our big stack of Young Guns here. Nice big stack. We'll get all those guys shipped or sleeved up before they ship. Got a couple McDavid. Part of that insert set there. We've got some Dazzlers here. Not many Dazzlers. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, Alec Pietrangelo, Frederick Anderson. We get all of our 05 Young Guns top loaded up. Well, if I don't see you then, Brian, hopefully you have some fun times with whatever your plans entail. Kevin, thank you, man. Appreciate you. All right, 2005 Young Guns. Ilya Sorokin, Liam Foudy, Nick Robertson, Ian Mitchell, Jake Ottinger, K'Andre Miller, Niels Hoglander, Thomas Harley, Philipp Kurashev. We got some more stuff to be sleeved up here. Just some bigger name insert sets like Liam Foudy, Niels Hoglander, Keanu Miller, Sorokin, Byram, Jason Robertson, Romanov. There's the Dazzlers, Torrey Krug. I got in the wrong spot there. We've got some numbered stuff here. Out of 1,000 Pros and Prospects, Jonathan Huberdeau. Out of 500 Reflections, Leon Draisaitl. Logan Couture out of 500. And Reflections out of 300, Mark Scheifele. Normal is a good thing. Normal is a good thing. Quinn Hughes Reflections out of 50. David Perron Exclusives out of 100. Future Impact UD3, Keandre Miller, Victor Soderstrom, and Pius Suter. All those numbered out of 1,000. Let's see, what else do we have? Our Finites out of 299, Jack Hughes. Then we got out of 2,999, Victor Soderstrom, Alexander Barkov, Alex Ovechkin, Seth Jones, Steven Stamkos, Zach Parise, Alexander Romanov, Sidney Crosby, Ty Smith, and Alexei Heponiemi. For French variations here. Tyler Pitlick, Tyler Mott, Chris Letang, Christopher Tanev, Matt Benning, Alex Pietrangelo, Matt Martin. And we got Leon Draisaitl, Austin Strand, Young Gun French, Cody Curran, and Patrick Kodorenko, French Young Guns. Clear cuts here. Patrick Kodorenko, Young Gun clear cut. Josef Kornar, clear cut Young Gun. Andreas Athanasiou. And exclusives clear cut Matt William Carrier for the Vegas Golden Knights. Athanasiou. And we've got a couple more clear cuts into different spots. Alexander Tessier, Michael Del Zotto, and David Perron. A whole lot of clear cuts there. And that takes us to our showcase. We'll start it off with the Kings. The Kings here with Arthur Kaliev, Holo FX, Ultimate Victory, Reflections, the 05 Young Gun Tribute, and 2 Young Guns base. Kaliev going to the Kings, and Brian Metzer. Great break for the Sabres here. Dylan Cousins, Dazzlers, Holo FX, Rookie Class, Ovation, and 05 Tribute. Dylan Cousins for the Sabres to John Felton. Kirill the Thrill with the Ultimate Victory, the Holo FX, the Rookie Class, and the Pink Dazzlers. Pink is a case hit. Minnesota Wild going to Matt Brace. We've got a nice break for the Blackhawks. Patty Kane, UD3, numbered out of 1,000, and Pius Suter exclusives out of 100. Blackhawks, 05 throwback exclusive. Great hit for the Blackhawks going to Joe Roeder. We've got Andre Vasilevsky, Mr. Conn Smythe himself. Upper Deck High Gloss, numbered 9 of 10. That is awesome. 9 of 10. The Lightning going to Jay Grzinski. We've got the Senators here with some awesome stuff with Tim Stützle. Rookie Class Dazzlers. Holo FX. Tim Stützle Finite out of 2,999. The Holo FX Gold. And we've got Pros and Prospects out of 1,000. Great break for the Senators to Kevin Kilcoyne. And our Money Mitt hit of the break, Alexis Lafreniere showing up big time. We've got Gold FX, the Ultimate Victory, Rookie Class, the Base FX, and then the 05 Young Gun Tribute. Congrats to the New York Rangers going straight to the PC of my man Brad Newton. And that is going to do it. Thank you guys for hanging out with me on this one. I'll be back in just a few with some more museum collection. See you guys over there.